The starting condition of a basement will vary from project to project. Several factors resulted in ours looking the way that it is now, but it's pretty typical.
Some planning was done when the house was built, so part of the job was done already. For instance, the drain pipes in the bathroom were installed before the concrete floor was poured.
And heating ducts were run under the slab to almost every room. It's possible to run those ducts and pipes now, but that involves busting up the concrete floor. So a little planning in the initial building helps us out a lot now.
Also, many unfinished basements will have bare block or concrete walls. However, in this cold part of the country, local building codes may require insulation on the basement walls.
And some of the interior walls are already in. That's because they're necessary to contain some of the roughed-in plumbing, or they're needed structurally. Now, so far, the basement has been built with a certain plan in mind, but there's no reason we can't change that plan a little now.
Whenever you finalize that plan, it's a good idea to get a design professional involved. This usually means an architect. A good design is money well spent. It's going to make your whole project go a lot easier.
And if you've got structural questions like, can we shorten a wall or put in a doorway, you should get a structural engineer to look at the project. Don't take chances.
This basement, once it's finished, will be about half the living space in the house, so we have some pretty extensive plans for it. The basement will contain 3 bedrooms. One of the bedrooms will have a private bathroom with a shower. The other 2 bedrooms will share a bath with 2 lavatories. The washer and dryer are already in and in use. We'll build a laundry room around them. There will also be a small mechanical room and a storage area behind it. The rest of the basement will be taken up by a family room and an office area, open to each other. The family room has a fireplace and sliding doors out to the yard. The family room and all the bedrooms have windows. This is called a walkout basement or a daylight basement.
Some basic tips on getting ready for this project. First, get everything out of the basement. Put it in the garage, put it in the attic, or throw it away. Any boxes or bikes or junk are just going to slow you down and create potentially dangerous situations.
So that means the washer and dryer will have to be put out of commission for the time being. They should be out of the way over there.
While preparing for this job, make sure you also have enough electrical power and some good ventilation. That's going to be a factor with all the sawdust and chemical fumes.
Most lumber trim and doors will be available at a good lumber yard. However, you should order ceramic tile, cabinets, and plumbing fixtures early, because these can have a fairly long lead time.
One of the most important preparation steps is getting a building permit. Throughout this project, you'll hear us refer to standard code requirements, but each city has its own specific code requirements that you have to comply with. So besides being legally required, permits and inspections are the best way to make sure you're doing your job properly.
And work done without a building permit may invalidate your homeowner's insurance, so involve the local building inspectors. Our experience has been if you proceed responsibly, local building officials are willing to help out with answers and advice.